big bat in the lineup.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. C.J. Cron will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are. You have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. And boy, you got some things going now.
Yunel Escobar will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground towards second and reined in, 1 away.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Here's Craig Gentry as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Hit to short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Standing in now, Carlos Perez. Lines softly toward the hole, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count, 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Into the box now, Johnny Giavotella, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Change-up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Cole Calhoun will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Hit hard to short. Ibar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Anaheim right after this. Jace Peterson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Jace Peterson.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Richard steps into his windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. And that's offered at and missed by Bourne as he falls quickly behind here, 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2. Ender Inciarte will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Gentry is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Andrelton Simmons digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow, tough play. Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Albert now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Markakis. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Eric Ibar is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 5.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, flied out at his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Nick Markakis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Such a good start to the inning. He kept the ball down, got 2 ground ball outs. You're thinking, hey, he looks like he's in charge out there. But then he makes one mistake to the third guy here, and it winds up leaving the yard.
Third baseman
Here's Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the Braves 1. Yunel Escobar is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Angels, third baseman number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to right field. Markakis on the run. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Craig Gentry.
Craig Gentry stands in. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Carlos Perez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. lofted in the air out to right field. Markakis moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Nick Swisher heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Richards gets the sign. First pitch on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Trout looks up. Gone! So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
You know, sometimes it can be all or nothing with this guy. He'll strike out in bunches, but when he connects, he can do a whole lot of damage, and he makes him pay right here.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski.
Pierzynski.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That last home run measured out to 405 feet officially. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Jace Peterson digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, you know, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. One and 2, here it comes. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder, number
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th,
Bourne.
and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run, and the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Middle of the night from the Big A, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Johnny Giavotella comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Johnny Giavotella.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit in the air out to right. Markakis waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Mike Trout will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High and deep to right center. Back goes Bourne. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around third is Simmons now heading for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
I tell you, I bet you that guy's thinking the same thing I am. That ball looked like it was destined to be a flyout off the bat, but it winds up making it all the way off the wall out there. By the time he's able to regroup, it's too late to prevent this from becoming an RBI triple.
Now a drive that'll carry over the head of Ibar into left center, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Yunel Escobar digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Therefore, it is Johnson to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 brave error, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 4 and the Braves 2. Eric Ibar will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Giovitella. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman,
Well,
number 5.
he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. And things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Freddie Freeman will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Still down by a count of 4-2. Craig Gentry will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On his way to pitch number 75. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Striding into the box, Carlos Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. here's a fastball called for strike one. Hot shot to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Johnny Giavotella will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Ball 2. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Warren. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kelly Johnson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now in the box, Nick Swisher, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
That misses. 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Jace Peterson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry has a play, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Andrelton Simmons steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Arodys Vizcaíno will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. And now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic one going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Mike Trout tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he may be a setup man right now, but he's got the closer's fastball. There's no doubt about that. 97 that time. See ya.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deal, here's the 2-1. Off is Simmons. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout. Johnson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle. So, I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2 out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. It's the Angels 4 and the Braves 2. Michael Bourne will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting.
8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. Ender Inciarte will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
And this is a situation where you've got back-to-back flyouts from 2 guys who really need to start hitting the ball on the ground. That speed isn't doing you any good when you're hitting lazy fly balls.
Eric Ibar will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Yunel Escobar will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Craig Gentry as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Carlos Perez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And that's too high, ball two.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. And
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
Johnny Giavotella steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Grounded to short. Ibar fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Cole Calhoun struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for strike one. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Braves 2.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation now is on to try to close it down as the veteran right-hander Houston Street. Freddie Freeman is in charge with starting things out in the 9th against Street.
this just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Nick Markakis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Streak gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and chopped up the middle on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Third baseman number 24, Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high.
Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Another good job right there by the All-Star. Houston Street comes in to finish him off here in the 9th.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 5-2. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.